I had attended a couple of those prayer breakfasts in Washington and was impressed with that, and became aware that communities throughout the country had replicated that concept in their own communities. So began to think about that possibility in Battle Creek, Calhoun area. At that time, the Federal Center conducted an annual prayer breakfast for people working at the Federal Center. They invited the general community, but very limited participation. And so Colonel Ben Gomez was the commanding officer at the Federal Center and presided at that annual prayer breakfast. And so I talked with him about working together with the Federal Center to broaden the participation. And I had invited Colonel Gomez to join me for breakfast, just the two of us, to talk about the idea, because we didn't want to, in a sense, try to take over something they were providing leadership for. We wanted to work together. Dr. Paul Gieser, who was a practicing physician in Battle Creek at that time, called me and said he had attended a community prayer breakfast down in Fort Wayne and thought it was a wonderful experience there and wanted to talk about the idea. And so I asked Paul Gieser to join Colonel Gomez and me to talk about this idea. So we met and decided that we would work together in broadening the concept of the community prayer breakfast. And we decided that if each of us could identify 5 others that would join us in this planning process, we wanted to get people of all ages, teenagers and adults, senior citizens, all of us involved, and all of the different denominations that represented. And so we created this committee of 18 or 20 people who were the first planning committee.